Right, let's have a look at some long division. This is for a grade 5. The steps of long division are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So let's have a look. You would write your division sign like that and write 460 divided by 19. Now what I'm going to do here is just write down the multiples of 19. 19, 38, 57, I believe. Yes. And I'm going to do one more for now, and then we'll see if we need anything else. So when I have a look into 4, 19 cannot divide into 4, so I make a dot. And then I look at the whole, then I move on to the next number, 6. So it's, sorry about that, 46. It goes in twice, so twice. 2 times 19 is 38. Okay, we just worked it out here. And then I need to subtract. So it's 46 minus 38. That is going to give you 8. Then I need to bring down the 0. Okay, cool. Now I need to look at 80. How many times does 19 go into 80? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times 19 is 76. And do a subtraction here that gives you 4. In other words, you have a remainder of 4. What your teacher might call this is a clue board. 1 times 19, 2 times 19, 3 times 19, 4 times 19, and so on and so forth. Alright, let's look at our clue board for the second one. I'm going to write it as 810 divided by 25. And it's 1 times 25 is 25. 2 times 25 is 50. 3 times 25 is 75. And 4 times 25 is 100. You could continue here and say that 5 times 25 is 125, and so on and so forth. So let's have a look. 25 can't go into 8, so we make a dot. Then we look at 81. It can go in 3 times before it goes over 81. So 3 times 25 is 75. And then we subtract. 81 minus 75 is going to give me 6. And I bring the next number down. All right. How many times does 25 go into 60? Twice. Goes in twice, so 2 times 25 is 50. Subtract, that gives me 10. That is a remainder of 10. Right, you can see that I have my clue board written out here for 1250 divided by 15. Okay, it can't go into 1. It also can't go into 12. So we look at 125. It looks like I'm going to need to extend my clue board. So that's going to be 105 and then 120 and then 135. Okay. So in 125, it can go in 8 times. So 8 times 15 is 120, and we subtract. 125 minus 120 is 5, and we bring the next number down. All right. It goes into 50 3 times. So 3 times 15 is 45, and we subtract. That is going to give you a remainder of 5. Right, once again, I already have my clue board over here. 1 times 25 is 25, 2 times 25 is 50, 3 times 25 is 75, and so on. It can't go into 1. 25 can't go into 1. 25 also can't go into 19. So we look at 196. Okay, this is before and this is after, so it can only go in 7 times. 7 times 25 is 175. Okay, so we've done division and multiplication. Let's subtract over here. That is going to give you 21 and bring the 4 down. Oof. Well, the next one would have been 25, which would be number 9. So it can only go in 8 times, eh? So into 214, it can go in 8 times. 8 times 25 is 200. And we subtract, and that gives us 14. There's no number to bring down, so there's a remainder of 14.